Hi, remember me? I've been gone a while. Yes, I do plan on continuing this channel, and yes, my hair is red. Any other questions? Yes? Okay, comment them down below. I'll talk to them later. So today we are going to be talking a little bit about why faith in humanity for me has decreased. Okay, so we're going to talk about some work stories because I got so many, and one of them happened today, and I want to rant about it. So, hello. So the first one actually happened from my first job. It actually was this year, though. The thing is, this was an interaction with one of my old bosses. Okay, and let's just say I never really particularly liked this boss. Okay, this boss was one of the people who'd be like, "Do you need a hug?" And when you said no, they'd still be like, and you're like, I will kick you. But he wasn't like an old man. He was young. And had a girlfriend. Gross. Gross. Okay? Gross. Anyway. That wasn't even the encounter. That's just something he did. He was weird, okay? So this was after I'd quit and I'd moved on. I actually was a shift manager at that job. But I quit because they wouldn't give me the hours I needed, and I was overworked and underpaid. So I quit and moved to a different job. But my friend who used to work there with me wanted to visit this old manager because he was actually friends with that manager. Don't know why. Just text me about that later. You know who you are. I'm curious. I'm just kidding. The manager was a sweet guy. He just a little selfish. You'll see from this story. So we walk in and my friend decides to get some food. At least I believe he did. I don't even remember. But I remember because we were talking to the manager and all that. And the first thing the manager actually says to me, his fellow co-manager at the time, from the time, you should go to the gym more. He seriously said that. No joke. He said that to my face multiple times in front of my friend. Okay? From the last time he saw me, I had lost 10 pounds. An important fact to know is I was actually about to go into another interview for the job I actually have now. And then the day after that was prom. So it was just a whole lot of stuff happening that weekend. I didn't think this would be mentally taxing, but it was. Okay? So I was wearing my interview outfit. I just hadn't done my makeup or hair yet. So I was like, okay, let's just go. I'll get my hair and makeup done after. It's fine. Whatever. And he decides to tell me I look like a mom. It's fine. Brush that off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Except it wasn't. That sucks. By the way, dude, no. Okay. We don't do that. And then I don't even remember. There was one other thing he said before the last big thing. But it was just so interesting to see how he just I remember what it was. So this is kind of funny. This is actually funny because I don't know. I find it hilarious. But he's like, "You drive?" I'm like, "Yes, I drive. I date too." And he's like, "You date?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." I know it's a little surprising. I know I'm a little much. I don't know how I get dates, but it's a mystery. We continue to see this as a mystery. Anyway, so we go sit down, and this after we talked for a little bit, we sit down, and then I was just kind of on my phone because I was like, dude, this guy's really making me upset, and I really hit my self-esteem because I was about to go into this interview. I was super nervous. And so we sit down and he starts looking at pictures of him at the gym before and after because I'm like, wow, gym bros. Just get a life. I only say that to him because he's mean. Anyway, but he looks at me and he's like, so are you just mad at the world, or were you always this way? Because he could tell that I was not happy with him. What? That's all. That's that story. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm leaving. You guys can look at pictures of yourselves at the gym. I'm gonna go home and get ready for an interview and do something with my life. I actually said that, but I was really mad. I don't usually say mean things. I promise I'm a nice human being. Okay. There's a slight demon side of me, but you know. Anyway, so the second story I have for you guys today actually happened today. I had a 7-hour shift today. So kind of a longer one, but it's, you know, whatever. Because I made it through and I did. I was like, yay, we're done. So this is actually the beginning of my shift before my break. So this lady comes in, she has this cute dog following her. She didn't have a leash on the dog, but the dog stayed next to her and didn't cause any trouble. So the manager and I didn't do anything because the dog was being good. Fun fact, it was the same breed as Buster. If any of you don't remember Buster, I'm sorry. You're missing out. Anyway, so it was a cute little dog, old. She said it was 14 years old. Like, I struck up a conversation with her. We connected because we had the same dog. Well, dog breed, you know what I mean. But she got what she wanted. She got this cute dress. And she comes to the register, and I noticed this man walked in with a service dog and sat down. I was like, okay, he's just waiting for someone. And so I'm ringing her up, and then she's like, oh, can I get a military discount? And I'm like, yeah, can I see a military ID? And she points to her, I'm assuming it was her dad, because she was like, mom, and then like, I'm pretty sure that's the relation, because her mom was also there. I know that for sure. And her mom was calling him sweetheart. But he's like, I don't have my military ID on me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't give you the discount without the ID. It's company policy. And this girl goes off. Okay? I totally understand the like seriousness of having someone in your family go out and serve for the country. My grandpa did. Like, it's a big deal, and it's really wonderful what they do, but I can't give away money for something. Well, that was the wrong thing. I can't give away money when I don't have the ID. And then she's like, hey mom, do you have your ID? And she's like, I don't. And then she started yelling at me because I wasn't giving her this discount. And she's like, he has a service dog. He clearly served in the military. And I'm like, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you at all. I just can't give you this discount without seeing an ID. So I'm terrified because this girl is like getting up close and she's like yelling at me, okay? And her mom's like, calm down. And she's like, I'll fight you too. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I felt physically threatened, okay? And my manager was across the store kind of like, and she didn't pick up until like the yelling started. And she was like, and I like made eye contact with her, and like she started freaking out. And so she actually was paying in cash. And then I took the cash and I rang her up as fast as I could because this was terrifying for me. Okay, I did not like this. I felt physically threatened. She kept going on. It's like, you are denying my father. He has, Parkinson's and PTSD. And I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I cannot give this discount without an ID. I can't. So she just yanks, like, her change was exactly $1. It was great. But she yanks the money from me and takes her bag and just walks out. And it's the most terrifying thing because I'm just sitting there like, I wanted to cry. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But the lady after her, she was like, yeah, she didn't have to react that way. I'm sorry. I did customer service and I get that all the time. And I was like, she's like, just brush it off. I'm like, brush it off. That's something you do. Anyway, those are my stories for today. Let me know if you want a part 2 because I have so many stories. Not all of them are quite as like terrifying or abusive, but I do have a bunch of stories. Some are hilarious and some are just random, much like myself, but that's okay because we like that. Also, make sure to go check out my Instagram. It's Luann_makeup bag. I actually do a bunch of makeup looks. I've been posting actively on that. That's what I've been kind of doing while this break from YouTube, but I am back. Hello, you missed me. Hi. But yeah, so I also posted today this like no makeup look. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing makeup, but I am. It's worn off. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. It's been a long day, okay? But you know, check that out. You know, lots of you knows today. I don't know. Have a good day. Subscribe, share it, all that stuff. Have a good one. Bye, loves. Okay, bye.